run for 2 to 3 minutes.
I do, but they don't care.
No, I need it.
So that's what's pulled up right now is the actual procedures from HMO on the actual proper procedures of sampling, right? So you want to be able to disinfect with bleach on your kitchen or a faucet sink. That's really kind of, and letting it run for 2 to 3 minutes, and then taking your sample, and then taking it to HMO. If you don't take it there immediately, then you're gonna have to put it on ice, right? So there is inside the bottle, there's a little powder in there, so when it goes in, it takes out and it counteracts that chlorine that's in the water. So when you're getting a sample, you're getting a sample of what's actually in there. So what's in the distribution. So it's.
Can I ask a question?
I mean,
No.
if you want to answer a question.
No, not to him. I want to ask one to Mr. Peters.
No, I don't think that's the procedural we have, because it's your time to talk right now.
I mean, it's really kind of what it comes down to is that it's a sampling, or it's a procedure process, right? I know the last sample that we took, or the residuals that we took at the house, and the sample was there, procedures weren't like they were not followed to what the paper said.
Mine?
That was.
And HML said that?
Correct me if I'm wrong. When we were there at your house, you said that you did not disinfect the faucet.
Neither did you, sir. You did not. Yes, you were testing my water. You tested it for chlorine. You didn't test it for E. coli.
We tested it for a residual after letting it run. We
didn't take it.
No, why didn't you take it? Why didn't you?
We can't test for that. The lab
Yes, you
has
can.
to.
I would have gave you permission. You even told me that
Did
you had the
call me?
bottles.
Did you call
You
me
even
back?
told me that you had the bottles.
Did you call me back?
No, I shouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
No.
You should have came there with the
You had
bottles.
chlorine in your
Please.
residence tonight. We came to your house. Yes or no?
What was that reading?
We have
The heat code
procedures
with chlorine
in
from
place.
your-
0.09.
.09. Ooh, on live camera.
And then the one that was from the bathroom is 0.12.
Want to take a recess? That'd be best.
I mean, we could, but I don't think that's going to solve anything at this point. I mean, we have procedures in place. The procedures have to be followed.
Clint, will you please continue without interruption for the sample collection?
Yeah, so again, this is HML's sampling procedure, right? Being able to, one, disinfect the site, right? Once you do that, having positive control of the bottle and the lid. Once you disinfect, let it run for 2 to 3 minutes, and then fill the bottle to the fill line, cap it, either put it on ice, put it in the fridge, and then wait till they're open, and then take that sample in. That is the easiest way to be able to get, and that is for a presence-absence sample, not a residual. A residual is only going to tell you what the chlorine level is at that site, not if there's any bacteria or E. coli in the water.
The presence, what? Absent?
Presence-absence is your, so it's a color compator, right? When you put in that little bottle, it goes to HML, they put a cold alert in there, and then they incubate it for 24 hours. Once it gets incubated, then they take the sample out, and then they read it, if it changes colors, then it's presence for coliforms, which is just bacteria. And then if it illuminates under black light or UV light, then that's positive for E. coli. That's where your presence absence are.
Okay. Anything else?
That's really what it comes down to, is that, and then having a communication with the municipality.
And that was what, I know I probably shouldn't ask the question of Lisa and James, but I'm not sure if you've spoken to the mayor, and I know he's been on vacation. He is the president of the Board of Works as well, which the Board of Works is more over this type of thing as opposed to the council. So if you haven't had a chance, I would really encourage you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Amy.
We do want to know what is going on. Obviously,
Thank you, Amy.
we're
I
drinking
appreciate
the
that.
same water. So if you would please, next step, if you haven't had a chance to talk to
Sure.
the mayor,
Thank
I
you.
feel like that would
I
be
didn't realize that
something-
he was the president.
He's the president of
Okay.
the Board of Works.
I appreciate that.
And the Board of Works is actually the ones that would oversee
Okay.
more of the utility
Okay.
than the council.
Okay.
So we're more than happy to listen, to
Sure,
hear, to
I appreciate
talk
that.
one-on-one. But honestly, that's going to be, I would think personally, unless I'm incorrect in that, but that would probably be your best step to start.
Okay. Anything else? All right, well then we'll conclude, and I appreciate Clint being here, and he's
I have a
open to
question.
speaking to
I'm
people, in
Public
the,
comments, I'm sorry.
Clint's gonna be open to
Yeah, yeah.
answering questions
Yeah.
after the meeting ends, so you're welcome to stay and ask him your questions, okay?
I'd like to make a quick statement. I just wanted to say a thank you. A lot of community residents, voters, family, friends, even professionals in the industry that do what Clint does, what Mark does around the state have reached out over the last week. I've been very thankful, grateful for all our extra effort and work and trying to see what's going on, and just to reassure everybody that things are good here and we've got good water in town. Historically, a long time ago, I actually got to help Mark do a well test, and we're very fortunate to have good wells. Anderson's even trying to come up and tap more wells into this aquifer. It's a really, really, really high-end aquifer that people around the state are actually kind of wish they had. So I'm grateful for the water we do have. And I just want to say that I appreciate all the calls over the last week or two from things that have just been going on, and people are happy. They're grateful for the work that everybody on this board does and the work we're trying to do to try to show that things are good here. Things aren't what they seem. So I just want to say thank you for people to reach out.
Except for the people that have poison flowing through their water pipelines, right?
Public comment over.
The meeting's over,
Make
we
the
can talk
motion
freely
to
now.
adjourn, please.
So
Where's this being broadcasted at? Because it's not on your Facebook page, it's not on the state website,
All in favor?
and it's not on the YouTube
Aye.
page, which is, okay.
they will be uploaded to YouTube.
They should have already been being live broadcasted as of like 2 weeks ago.
I'll try to find out. They're supposed to be uploaded to YouTube. We have City of Alexandria channel or page.
Because I can see it up here, but I've gone on the YouTube, there's a state website, you posted a link on Facebook, everything.
Yeah, I will try to find out. My understanding is they're recorded and then uploaded because it's not a web-based app. YouTube has a web-based criteria, and then they have like meetings like this where we upload. Like you can do it live from your mobile device.
I thought they had to be live broadcasted, and now it's a
They
new-
did.
that's
So
By
new
law.
the live part is like a link, like during the meeting. It's supposed to be live. That's my understanding.
Right,
But
but
then
she,
once
that's what
it's
she's
done-
saying, it's not, this
Yeah,
one
it's
wasn't.
not- So it's not live and it's not broadcasted.
I'll follow up on our link to see, make sure. We want to make sure that's up.
And just be on the up and up, when you came to my house, you didn't test for E-Coli, you tested for the chlorine, and you told me that was, okay, right, but you didn't, you knew that this was a problem.
Correct. And
So why didn't, like, to cover everyone's ass, so why didn't the water department have their own, because he has a ton of them, he said, why didn't
We
you?
do not test for bacteria, Lisa, I told you that.
No, I know, but why couldn't you have tested for if there was E. coli or anything else in my water?
That her water only had 0.12.
We don't test for E. coli, Lisa.
But why not?
We don't have the equipment to do
But
it.
you said you had
That
the
was
vial.
chlorine.
So you're
We
saying that
tested
You said
I
that
wanna
you
make
said
this
those
clear.
had
You
those
on record.
vials for
You're
me that
saying
I could have
that
taken it.
0.2
I
Hold
don't
on.
know.
But-
milligrams
I
per
said I
liter
had the
in a
sample
home
bottle
is safe.
for
And it's
Muncie.
Yes.
okay according to EPA.
So yeah.
Call me, I'll bring you one tomorrow.
Okay, yes, I will have you at my house tomorrow morning. You know where I live, 8 o'clock
You
tomorrow
call me.
morning.
You call me first.
Well, let me ask you a
I'll
question.
set a time up with you.
You
I will bring
agree
you a
that
report.
the chlorine can
Okay,
be
and so
impacted
what will that
with
show?
water lines,
It won't show
correct?
anything.
That's the
You have to take
easiest
it to
way.
Muncie.
I
If
know
there's a
that,
break,
but what I'm saying
if
is
there's
it
sewage
gonna
contamination.
show for chloroform,
So-
or is it
but
gonna
you're-
show for E. coli, or what?
You have to kill them out at the lab.
I know, that's what
What are
I'm
you
saying.
asking?
I'm asking you, why didn't you bring that vial with you if you knew that there may have been a
You
problem?
didn't ask.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't
If I
have
went
asked.
to every house in this
If the city was so concerned, they would have done it to cover their ass to make
I
sure.
did 10 sites. What more do you want?
I wanted you to test it from my
I
house.
did it.
And you know
100
what?
feet down the road
And you know
to your
what? My
house.
neighbor that lives right to the north, not even 20 feet
I'm not
from
concerned
me.
about your neighbor. I'm concerned about
You're
what I
not?
did.
When she's got 3 babies? And it's tested?
What happened to the Addison lady? We've never heard back
You know
from
what?
her.
I got her test too. And it has, I have her test too.
You want to see the results of the test?
I have her test.
Wait a minute.
I just wanted to confirm that with you.
That's crazy because the next day after you came to my house, I went and tested her water. You know what?
What's it say?
It says 627.
What does it say?
It says 627. That is a.
What's it say?
It says absent. So then why did I take her water and it showed for both?
Just
Oh, really? So I wiped it. I wiped it and I took it. And then
So here's my question. I take one and it's good, you take one and it's bad, so I'm wrong? And you're right?
So you're wrong. So I'm wrong and you're right.
I'm not right, the paper says it.
Oh, and so do my papers right here.
So what do we do?
You're right. What do we do?
What do you want to do?
What do we do? Let's take some more samples. Let's take a test from my
So when do we
from
stop? So when do we stop samples?
until it comes back that it's perfect.
So if I get a sample, your house is good, you will shut
And
up.
they were shut. And then
You will stop.
oh, so you're gonna tell me to shut
No,
up?
I said you will stop with the Facebook stuff.
No, I can do whatever I want with
I'm not gonna waste
Facebook.
my time with it.
Oh, okay, I see how it is because you don't want to take accountability.
10 samples, Lisa.
You know what? And I took my own samples too. And yes, they did come back okay. You know what? This gentleman right here, he has bacteria and he has E. coli in his house. And he can't even live in his house because there is E. coli.
Is this true?
Yes, sir, it is true. He's having to live in a different town.
Not when I've got poison flowing
Hey,
in
Jim,
my
I
water.
just want
And
to
neighbors
be back
too.
positive.
And my chlorine. My chlorine.
She says she thinks it's
Okay,
alien.
so what do you want us to do? I mean, I've got 10 good samples. No, I'll take that back. I got 16 good samples here. So what do you want me to do?
So you're 16 samples, and I've got samples that came back also that were okay. But you know what? The chlorine test didn't come back high enough either.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to fix it.
I can't fix anything that's already not
Oh
broken.
my goodness. Okay. You're just gonna run it around.
I mean, I don't like how you came in here and we came to your house on good faith and took a chlorine test.
A chlorine test. Okay, you proved
To show
he
that
just
there
said,
was-
no. He just said that he took an E. coli test.
Milligrams per liter.
He did not just say that you tested for E. coli when you were at my house.
There he is.
And I said that it was chlorine that you tested
There he is,
for.
ask him, Lisa.
You tested for chlorine.
Tested for chlorine at your house.
Right.
Not,
For the residuals. Okay, but you didn't test for anything else. Well, and why not?
because we can't test for it.
Why couldn't you have tested for it? You tested for Aaron Addison's house.
Because Erin Addison got on Facebook and said a doctor said her baby had from drinking water. Was that true?
Yes.
So her baby drank water from the city.
It didn't drink water.
What she said, said it came from the drinking water.
Yes, it did, because she was giving her a bath.
Well, earlier in the entire
That's
meeting,
bath
you were
water.
insinuating.
Okay, so the water that comes out of the tap and water that comes out of the tap
So
that you
you
can
mean to
fill
tell
water.
me that you can understand that if I turn on a faucet and drink water, and I sit in the tub and drink bath water, is the same thing?
So you don't think that a baby, like when she's washing it, and that like bacteria can't get inside of her?
Have you heard anything about her kids playing in the flood?
No, that wasn't her kids that were playing. It was the people next door to Mr. Wyckoff's over here.
You're sure of that?
Yes, I am positive. I've got video of it. Yes, I've got video of it.
You're definitely sure that drinking bath water, right?
No, I didn't say she drank bath water.
What did she just say?
It was the water from the tap that she gave the child a bath in.
That was
Okay,
in the, that
yes.
was in the tub.
Okay,
Are you
and
not
so you don't
seeing
think that, so you don't think that, like, from the tap? It's water from the tap. Am I wrong? Like, am I wrong?
I see where you're going, I see both sides, I'm sorry.
Like, okay, I'm done with you. Hey, Facebook. I'm just